Thanks for joining us. We're alive at 5 and we're ready to get your thoughts on our big story today. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook if you want to get in on the conversation. I'm here with Cheryl Preheim and Aisha Howard. And Cheryl, as a mom of young kids, I know I think about how I treat my daycare providers. Often. I think it's important.
We were talking about this because Jeff Lewis is a radio host on Sirius XM radio, and he was calling out his daughter's Montessori preschool on the radio. They were not happy about this, so much so that they expelled the 3-year-old from school, which got us thinking, should the actions of a parent be taken out on a child?
Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, you already have to consider you being a public figure. That sort of makes your child a public figure too. So it's a little bit of singling out in that regard, but you have this huge platform and that's what you choose to do with it. I know, talk radio, it's pretty loose and they talk about a lot of real life things just like we do here on this platform. But you gotta know that when the record light goes off, real life is still happening for you and your family.
But shouldn't a parent have the right to express, opposition or raise questions about a school, maybe just not in a public way?
I think it depends on the megaphone you have. You have this huge platform where you have millions of visitors and you're basically airing the dirty laundry of the school. And here's what it was. I think if it was a criticism about the teaching or something really specific, he was making fun of people. Yeah. And that's why I think it's just kind of nasty, and maybe the administration just thought, we don't want this in our building. Yeah. And that's where I want to bring in some of the comments here because a lot of people weighed in on this. Jada is the first person to comment, and she says, absolutely. You can't talk crap about a place and then expect them to still have to deal with you. Don't bash the very people you leave your kids with. Valuable lesson for him early on.
Yeah, Christy Dye, though, says a little bit something different.
All right, yeah, so Christy jumped in and she said, this is ridiculous. The child had no control on what the father say or do. What happened to free speech? I know it's been gone for a while. By law, he has the right to say what he wants. My question, though, is if it's so bad, why is their daughter at the school? Well, yeah, then there's that.
That's a good point. Stephen Brent Phillips adds in, he should be embarrassed. And while I feel for his daughter, the school has a right to refuse anyone they want. Maybe next time you use your celebrity, think of the repercussions and who it may affect. I was just thinking about this little girl who has friends at school, who's probably attached to her teachers already. And so, I was a softie towards her, thinking, couldn't the school go to him and say, listen, this is a point of contention. If this continues, we can't. Jeff Lewis says he went to the school, offered apologies, but the relationship was already past repair.
I think so too, because you think about the awkward moment or, and the people that you were talking crap about, you have to encounter them and they're like, we would just rather wash our hands with the whole awkward situation. And if you think we're not doing a great job, then, why do you want to be here? It sucks that she had to be caught in the middle, but expelled at such a young age.
I know. She'll have a story at least.
I know.
Yeah, maybe a bigger thought for all parents. What we do does have an impact on our kids, whether we have a big megaphone or not. Right?
Absolutely true.
All right, we want to know what you think about today's stories. Leave your comments in the comment section before. Don't forget to below, not before, below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post there every weekday. And follow us on our social media to get your comments in the show as well. We'll see you tomorrow.